to
Yep.
work. Excuse me, I need a little sip of water to get this. All right. Okay, let's get warmed up here. Swinging those arms. Waking those shoulders up. Moving those feet off the ground, kicking myself in the butt. Because on a Monday morning, sometimes you gotta kick your butt to get to work. Right? Where'd this frog come from? All right. All right. Okay, let's get moving. Just gonna reach and twist my body side to side, warm up that spine. Wake up, spine. Do a bit of I put my hands on my knees, but my fingertips are on the inside of my leg and my thumbs are on the outside. Yeah, bend my knees almost like I'm gonna squat, and then I'm gonna do cat-cow in the standing position. Gotta do sound effects. It's more fun that way. Nice. I just wanted to warm that butt up. That lower back. All right. Knee up. Knee up. Knee up. Just get moving in every direction. All right. Hands behind your ears. Let's touch our elbow to that knee. Now we're going to wake up the spine, upper body. Whee. Nice. Okay, let's get those arms up and bring the elbows down. Get the blood pumping. Nice. Slow it down. Bring my knee up. Then step as far behind as I can. Lunge down and come back forward. Other knee up. Far behind. Come back forward. Knee up as far behind as you can go. Lower down and then bring your knee back up. Up. Lower. Knee. Knee. Lower. Knee. Knee. Whoops. I went right to the floor. Knee. All right. Jump rope. Whee. Hey, let's do some butt kickers. Just do like pretend bicep curls. If you want, you can speed those butt kickers up and jog it out. Cleaning those lungs out, getting the blood pumping. We're almost there. Whee. All right. Okay, you can either do wall push-ups, walk down, inchworm into a plank, or let's do burpees, or you can do slow-mo burpees like me. Lie on your tummy, walk back to your hands, reach for the sky. Nice slow-mo. Lie on your tummy, push up. Reach for the sky. One more. Woo. Reach for the sky. Okay. Now we've got the blood pumping a bit. Let's warm up those butt cheeks. Whew, love the water. Okay, this is just a quick little movement on the floor that's going to actually activate your glutes. And then we'll get to work on the glute work, actual glute workout. They are just 20-second intervals, a really quick warm up. Let's get to work. All right, so lie on your floor, on the floor on your side. Straighten that leg up. We're going to start with leg lifts. Yeah, the trick to this, bottom knee is bent. The trick is to make your leg as long as you can. So stretch that leg nice and long so you can activate that butt cheek. Okay, we got a couple seconds. Now we're going to do circles. So make sure you're still making that leg as long as you can. And we're doing small little circles. Here we go. Just want to wake up those cheeks. Wakey, wakey, 10 seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. The next one, you're going to imagine if you have a yoga mat, you're lying on it, you're going to tap your foot and go in the shape of a rainbow and tap the bottom edges of the bottom corner of your mat, even if it's imaginary or what, I don't know. Whew. This one I am not a fan of. Whew. Front to back, back to front. Whew. There we go. The next one, I want you to bring your knees up parallel. Lift that top leg, the whole leg, ankle and knee come together. Clamshell, just like that. Lifting the whole ankle and knee together. And you don't have to go too high. We're just doing a bit of a shell there. 3, 2, 1. Take a second rest. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go to the almost top, and we're just going to do a pulse at the top. Here we go. 1. 10 seconds. You should be feeling your butt cheek by now. Just a basic warm up, activating those glutes. 3, 2, 1. Good. Knee back down. I'm going to tap my knee above the knee on the floor, and then reach my leg and tap in where my imaginary back corner of my yoga mat would be. So front, back. 7 seconds. Whew. Yep. Awake now. 2, 1. Good. All right. Switching sides. Bottom knee can be bent. Here we go. We got a nice long straight leg. Leg lifts. Here we go. Woo, 10 seconds. 5, 2, 1. Good. Take your little baby rest, because now we're going to do leg circles. Remember, long leg. You're stretching that leg as long as you can make it while you do these. Here we go. Circles. Baby circles, long leg. 10 seconds. 2, 1. Rest. The next one was where you touch the corners, bottom corners of your yoga mat or imaginary yoga mat. And your leg goes in the shape of a rainbow. Boo! Corner to corner. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring those knees up hip height. We're going to lift that whole leg into a clamshell so the ankle comes with the knee. Here we go. Up and down. Boo. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Oh, all right. The next one's a pulse at the top. Same thing, clamshell pulse. 3, 2, 1, and pulse. I keep trying to think which one I despise the most. I think it's all of them. But it's an excellent way to wake up those glutes. 3, 2, 1. Good. Back down. Tapping the knee above the other leg, and then way touching, like you're touching the back bottom corner of that mat, yoga mat. Or I don't have a yoga mat, so I'm imagining that back corner. Whee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's hop up. Grab a sip of water if you want. I'm going to do a quick upper body shoulder warm up because our legs and shoulders are going together today. Let's warm up those shoulders quick. Here we go. Just nice circles, arm circles. Change direction. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Arms in front, and you're just going to alternately stretch that arm as far back as you can, holding the other arm in front. This actually feels like a nice shoulder stretch. Kind of like it. 2, 1. Excellent. All right, next one is you're going to go X on your chest, big stretch diagonal, X on your chest, diagonal the other way. Now we've got everything's activated. What? Almost there. Couple more and we're going to get to work. Okay, arms out front, crisscross, over, under, over, under. Ten seconds. Should be feeling your shoulders warming up now. And this actually kind of tightens up a bit the upper arm anyways, so we're kind of doing two things at once. All right, last one. Hands behind the back, over, under, crisscross. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, changing intervals here. Okay. Let's go Go to Tabata rounds. 45 on, 15 off. We're going to move through all our movements now. Up to you on what weights you want to use. The first one is bicep curls. Keep in mind it's high reps, so if you keep a light weight, that's okay. All right, so you can either do bicep curls from the bottom, or you could do raised bicep curls like this. Okay, just don't go all the way flat. You don't want to hyperextend that elbow, so just maybe go 80% of the way. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Raised bicep curls. You're not going all the way straight because you don't want to mess with those elbows. Feet far apart so I can have a nice stable foundation holding me. Tighten up those tummy muscles. Keep it nice and strong. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And this next one is a squat thrust, except when I come up, I'm going all the way up to my toes. Not something you have to do, but it'd be good to try. Here we go. It's a nice deep squat, all the way up to my toes and thrusting above. So you got to really watch your balance. Toes, you can go back to your heels, then come back down. Woo! I like to keep my weight overhead nice and light, and if you want, you don't have to do the overhead shoulder thrust to protect your shoulders. You could just squat and come up on your toes. That's it. All choices. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, goal post, knee lift. Lots of shoulders and upper arm today. If you need, you could just do a shoulder abduction here with a knee lift. Here we go. Kind of a mean Monday workout, I tell you. Now you know why I have light weights. 30 seconds. Yeah, you could be strengthening your shoulder in a shoulder abduction and lifting those knees. Protect your shoulder and neck if you have issues up there. So, or if you just need a break, switch, right? 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Gonna pause for 2 seconds to show you the next movement. Switch dumbbells, because I'm gonna do a row with a bit of a deadlift. So I want to have my dumbbell, one dumbbell, and I want to have a sip of water. So I'm going to have my dumbbell at my side. My back leg is just supporting me for balance. My front leg is slightly bent. I'm going to hinge at my hip, hinge down, row, and hinge back up. We'll do both sides that way. Here we go. So my weight is on that front leg, pushing through my heel, slightly bent knee, nice flat upper back, hinging at the hip till my body's parallel to the floor, row, come back up. If you want to imagine running that dumbbell down the side of your leg while you hinge down, a nice flat back. Hinge, back up. Hinging at the hip, not bending at the waist. Keep your knee slightly bent. Protect that lower back. Oh, there's lots of form to focus on. That's for darn sure. Here we go. Hinging at the hip until my back is parallel to the floor. My shoulders should be parallel as well. Kind of like I am holding a tray of drinks on my back when I'm down there. You don't want to turn out your body. You want to push through that heel. Hinge. Hinge. Back up. Excellent. All right. I got one dumbbell, a heavy dumbbell. My toes are pointed out and I'm sumo squatting. Here we go. Lowering that dumbbell to the floor, back up, and I'm keeping my chest up high. Seconds. 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. This next one, you could either do, here I can just pause it quick so you can see. You could either have your dumbbells, 2 dumbbells, hinge at the hip, and do a deadlift, or you could do the advanced. You can have weights on your shoulders or just have your fingertips behind your ears. You're going to lower down into a hostage, hinge forward, and then come back up. Okay? They're called good mornings. Hostage, good morning. Or like I said, you could just do the standing deadlift with your dumbbells, okay? Just wanted to quickly show you that. Let's get to work. All right, let's get my fingertips on here, or you could hold dumbbells on your shoulders, but just remember, you have to hinge forward at the floor and then come back up. And go back down, do it again. Not an easy task, those good mornings. Like I said, you can do that. Woo. Up. I got time for one more. Good morning. All right. Okay, that's all our movements. We're going to repeat them. But first, we got to get sweaty again. Good times. Gotta love it. Okay, here we go. Standing or jumping jacks? Standing jacks. Either way, just get that heart rate up. Let's get sweaty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going, we're switching to jump rope. This is how it's done. Get nice and sweaty. 3, 2, 1. You can do butt kickers or full-on butt kickers by running it out. You can just march too. You can just march the whole time if you wanted. Whatever gets that heart rate up. Okay, last one. Either push-ups on the wall, inchworming into a plank, burpees, high or low impact. Here we go. I'm doing low impact. Lie on my tummy. Come back up. Reach for the sky. Lie on my tummy. Come back up. Reach for the sky. One more. That's probably all I have time for. Yep. Good. Woo! Yay. All right, starting over. Reset. Going right back to the beginning again. The higher the weight, the harder the job, right? So that's up to you. All right, getting my dumbbells, doing those high bicep curls, or you do the low ones. Either way, it's a 45-second interval. So adjust your weights accordingly. Here we go. Elbows are shoulder height. Just rolling it out, not all the way out. We don't want to hurt our lovely elbows, right? Here we go. 20 seconds. Whee! 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right. Squat thrust. Remember, if you want to work those calves, you're going to come all the way up onto those toes when you squat. You don't have to do the thrust. You could just hold some dumbbells on your shoulders and do it that way. Here we go. Squat up on the toes. Nice and slow. Watch your form. You don't have to do it crazy fast. I'd rather you do 5 good squats instead of 10 halfway ones. All the way up onto those toes. Good times. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Goalpost knee lift, or if you want to protect your shoulders and neck, shoulder abduction. Just remember, squeeze between those shoulder blades. Here we go. Goalpost knee lift. Whew. High reps, low weights is a really good way to tighten up and get long, lean muscles on those upper arms. You don't have to go super heavy unless you want to build muscle, big muscles. They won't be huge muscles, but you know what I mean. If you need strength, you just take your time, do less reps, heavier weight. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm pausing it so I can have a sip of water. Get ready for my single deadlift row. One dumbbell, one side. Foot's out front, pushing through the heel, slightly bent knee. Got that back foot for balance. My shoulders are square, my back is flat, and I'm gonna hinge at my hip. Here we go, hinge at the hip, row, then come back up. So get all the rowing done. Row, then come back up. Down, row, back up. Trying to keep that knee slightly bent and readjust my form. If I feel like I'm losing my form, just gotta readjust. Up, back up. Down, row, back up. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to switch to the other side. All right, pushing through my heel. Knee is bent. Back foot, just holding it back there for support. Shoulders square, chest forward, upper back flat, hinging at the hip. Down, row, come back up. All those things to remember, hey? Just take your time. Readjust that body every time if you need to. Working our glutes and our upper back at the same time. Plus our stabilizers are working hard to keep our balance because we only have weight on one side of our body. Almost there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm just going to take a dumbbell between my knees, sumo squat, chest high, toes out. Lowering that dumbbell to the floor, or as close to the floor as you can get without bending forward. There we go. Working on those inner thighs. 30 seconds. "20 seconds. What a busy workout, hey? 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, hostages again. You can hold weight on your upper body, but remember when you do that good morning hinge at the bottom, that's what you got to watch your lower back for. Okay, so either you're doing standing deadlift or hostages with a hip hinge at the bottom. Good morning. Back up. Back down. Hinge. Back up. Or you're just doing a standing deadlift. You don't have to do these. "10 seconds. Hinge. Good frickin' morning. Good job. All right. Reset that timer. We're going to the floor for a quick core burn. So grab a couple dumbbells. Let's go. I gave us a minute to get a drink of water. Grab your dumbbells. Go to the floor. Whew. Arms straight up in the air. Now you don't have to have dumbbells. You could just do without it. I am going to do flutter kicks with my legs. And at the same time, I'm going to be holding my shoulders off the floor with these heavy dumbbells. And you got 15 seconds till we start. I like to just stretch and bring my knees to my chest while I'm waiting. Whee! Nice reverse crunch. Here we go. Legs up, hands up, shoulders up, kick. Now, if you have neck and shoulder issues, you're only going to do the kicks. If you have hip or lower back issues and this is bothering you, you could either just hold your legs up and your shoulders up, or you could keep your legs on the ground and just hold your shoulders up off the floor. Always choices. 15 seconds. Woo. Three, two, one, good. The next one, I'm going to tap my dumbbells above my head and come all the way up into the seated position. And then when I come back down, tap those dumbbells over my head, seated position. Okay? You can do it with or without dumbbells. You want it more advanced. Hands straight up, sit up with your hands above your head and roll down in slow motion. And you go back down with those dumbbells, slow, controlled movement. Good job. Put one dumbbell aside. You don't have to use both dumbbells, but here we go. We're going to bring the knees up. I'm going to touch that dumbbell to my laces and then attempt to flatten my body parallel to the floor. Or if you want to protect shoulders and lower back, you would do more of a V when you come out. So up to you. But if you can go parallel, that's awesome. But only if you can keep that lower back pushed in the whole time. Otherwise, you're going to do a V with your body. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Next one, you're either sitting up and doing your Russian twist with a dumbbell in your chest, or hold that dumbbell on your chest, lift your upper body up to the bottom of your ribs and turn your torso side to side and do a penguin. But if you got neck issues, I would recommend doing the other one. Whew. Dang. This one's a good one. 25 seconds. Ten. 5, 3, 2, 1. Whew, good job. All right. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. Arms straight out at your sides. Pull that right leg straight up. Straighten the left leg down to the floor. And drop that right leg across your body towards the floor. Do not let your shoulders lift up. Now that leg that's hanging or towards the floor, bend it to 90 degrees. Roll forward and pull that knee to the floor with your bottom arm. And then let's goalpost that top arm and then twist and try to get that upper body back towards the floor behind you. But do not let the knee lift up. Ooh, that's tight. See? Because we did all that shoulder work. Already feel it. So that's why we're doing this one. I feel like I almost have to lay here for a frickin' hour to get this guy going. Oh, it's giving a little. I can feel it letting go. Deep breath in, let it go. Try and let go of all things that are weighing on you. Deep breath in, white light. Let go of the negativity. Blow it out. Imagine that negativity floating all the way up through your ceiling, through your shingles, and disappearing. It's gone. Lie back onto your back. Arms straight out at your sides. Let's lift up the left leg. Straighten the right leg. Drop that left leg across your body towards the floor. Do not let your shoulders come up. And bend that knee 90 degrees. Take that bottom hand and pull the knee to the floor. Let your body roll forward. Go post that arm and then try and drop it towards the floor behind you. Let it hang. Do not let the knee lift off the floor. You should feel a nice stretch in that front part of your shoulder where it meets your chest. I'm just going to let gravity do all the work. Excellent. Good job.